Hey guys, how's it going? Oh, I stepped in dog shit. For fuck's sake. Hey guys, how's it going? Awesome. Okay, so that was my guitar cover of Welcome to Paradise by Green Day. Wicked. Okay, so I think it's pretty fair to say that Welcome to Paradise is one of my favourite Green Day songs, definitely top 3 at least. Yes, I first heard it on the album Dookie, which is probably pretty fair to say it's my favourite Green Day album. Yeah, I only really know their stuff before American Idiot. Anything after that, I'm kind of clueless, to be honest. It's just their 90s stuff, really, that I was sort of like a massive fan of back in the day. And yes, Dookie is definitely my favourite album. Welcome to Paradise was probably one of my favourite tracks from this album as well. But Dookie isn't the first album to feature Welcome to Paradise. It actually first featured on Kaplunk, which was an album that they made before they made their major record signing. This was back when they were with Lookout Records, far more kind of like underground sort of like label, I guess. And the version that's on Kaplunk is pretty cool. Quite kind of like unrefined, I suppose. You know, you can tell it's more of like not necessarily a demo version, but you know, the production isn't quite there as it is with Dookie. But yeah, either way, I love both versions of the song, but obviously Dookie is the first place that I heard the song. So yeah, it's the most memorable version for me. Now, of course, I'm not saying that I played it exactly the same way that Billy Joe Armstrong played the song, because I'm not Billy Joe, I am me. So this is just my interpretation, or it's just the way that I used to play it back when I was a teenager. Yes, I haven't changed the way I play it at all since then, so yeah, this is the first time I've kind of sat down and tried to play the song in, I dread to think, probably like 15, 20 years or something. That makes me sound really old, but it's true, so whatever. Yeah, this is the same way that I played it back when I was a teenager, so yeah, whether it's wrong or whether it's right, I don't know. This is just how it sounds to me inside my head, so it's the way I play it. Yeah. Now, I think it goes without saying, for any Green Day fan at least, that this song is tuned down to E flat. Much like most of Green Day's stuff back in the day, especially Dookie. Yeah, E flat, so we're just going down half a step on every single string. I think it sounds great on a Stratocaster as well to play in E flat. Specifically, my Stratocaster, it seems to really like being in E flat. It just stays in tune perfectly, and yeah, I don't know, it sounds really good on the Strat for some reason. I've tried it on my Les Paul before, and I don't really like it. Yeah, I think standard's best for my Les Paul, to be honest, but for both my Strats, E flat seems to be the place they want to be, so I don't know what that's all about. Just kind of is what it is, I guess. Yeah, super fun song to play. You know, it's very, I don't want to say punk, it's like pop punk, I suppose. You know, this was kind of like post-punk, I don't know, early 90s, you know, just after Nirvana. I think, you know, the public were kind of like after some guitar music that wasn't quite so dour and, you know, self-deprecating, and they just wanted something that was like fun to dance to, I guess, or fun to jump around to. And that's exactly what Green Day was, kind of like a breath of fresh air, I guess, after, like, you know, the whole grunge movement, which I think is why Dookie did so well back in the day. Yeah, just a super fun song to play. The whole album, to be honest, is pretty cool. I don't think there's one bad song on Dookie, so if you don't have Dookie, I definitely recommend purchasing it and giving it a listen, because you know, it's an album, and albums are supposed to be listened to all the way through. You're not supposed to just pick songs and listen to those as background music. It's supposed to be like an experience, do you know what I mean? A collection of songs that are put together in a specific order for a specific reason, you know, to like sort of tell a story, or, you know, balance and flow and all that kind of thing, which I think is kind of lost on the kids nowadays, if I'm honest. I think nowadays it's just Spotify, I like this song, I'll have it playing in the background sort of thing. Yeah, I don't know. For me, I like to put on an album and listen to like the whole thing. I'm kind of going on a rant now, I do apologise. I don't mean to rant. Yes, I think this is the first guitar cover that I've done for quite a while, and I'm very glad that it was this song, because as I say, this song's super fun to play, and I can't, of course, guarantee that I played it perfectly, as I've already said, but yeah, I had a lot of fun, and hopefully you guys will as well, if you do indeed try to learn the song. I know there's a certain percentage of people out there who like to watch these videos just to sort of like watch people play, or even possibly just to sort of like, a very small percentage at least, who like to just sort of like watch videos and then tell you what you're doing wrong, like, oh, you've done this wrong, and it doesn't slide up from the 8th fret, it slides up from the 7th, and it goes up to the 14th, not the 15th, you idiot, blah 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 blah. Jesus, issues. Yes, I've obviously had a bit of that in the past in some of the comments, but you know, 99.9% of you guys out there are absolutely awesome and complimentary and helpful, and you know, I do appreciate you guys for that, because obviously the internet is a, you know, bit of a dodgy place when it comes to like comment sections and stuff, but you know, most of the guys that I've got watching me, guys and girls that I've got watching me on here, are super cool, and yeah, it's like a good group of people, do you know what I mean? It's really awesome. You always get the small percentage of people that just want to kind of like shit on everybody, but that's just the way the world is, I'm afraid. You know, the best thing to do is just ignore them and move on. But yes, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Is there anything else I need to say? I don't think so. I think that's probably it, to be honest. If you enjoyed the video and you haven't already, please feel free to hit like and subscribe and all those awesome things that you guys always do. I'm kind of shooting for 20,000 subs now. That would be absolutely wicked, and it blows my mind every day, to be honest, when I come to think of how many subscribers I've actually got for this tiny little channel hiding in the corner of the internet, you know, in the shadows. Yeah, it's awesome, man. So I think I'm on like 19,200 and something, which is incredible. But if we could get up to 20,000, that would literally just like be the most amazing thing ever. I mean, not the most amazing thing ever, because you know, the universe is an amazing place, and you know, a little channel on YouTube isn't really, you know, doesn't really qualify when it comes to that. You know, the vastness of, you know, discoveries that are yet to be made, and you know, all the things that humanity has managed to achieve within the last sort of 60 years at least. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's mind-boggling, and it's crazy, and I don't know what I'm talking about. Can you tell that I haven't planned what I am going to say? It's slightly off the cuff, right? Yeah. Yes, like I said, like and subscribe and all that stuff, yeah, and all that cool shit. Yeah. Leave it in the comments below if you would like me to do anything in particular, any particular songs or anything. I know you guys love Nirvana and you love to see me doing covers of Nirvana songs, but it is nice to step away from that a little bit and sort of do something different, do you know what I mean? Because as much as I like Nirvana, a lot of it is kind of a bummer to play and to listen to again and again and again, do you know what I mean? Not necessarily to play, it's always fun to play, but just, you know, learning the song and listening to it over and over again, it can be a bit of a bummer, to be honest. So, you know, I kind of want to do something different every now and again. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to let you go now, because I've spent the last 6-7 minutes just rambling about a load of old crap, so I do apologise. But yes, I just want to say thank you to all you guys for being so awesome and generous with your time, taking the time out to watch my videos, and you know, hopefully they help you learn to play the songs. If not, hopefully you just enjoy watching me play the songs that I enjoy playing so much. Yes, you guys are awesome. You are the reason why I do this. So yes, let's keep going. Let's try and get up to 20k, shall we? Yeah, that would be unbelievable. Right? So yeah, take it easy, guys. Hopefully I shall see all of you awesome people in the next one, and yeah, have fun, stay safe, and you know, whatever, right? Bye. Oh God, what am I banging on about? Jesus. This is why I don't live stream, because I am an incoherent, rambling mess most of the time. Yeah.